Hey folks, I'm Taiga Glory and welcome to part 36 of my playthrough of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. As you can see, we've got our student accommodation complete next to our university. We've got our heating plant up and running, heat being provided from over here, so everything's good there, apart from the fact that we have no students. And I'm unlikely to get any students for a while. I need to get more residents, immigrants coming in. But I'm trying to get some research underway, so I wonder if we reduce that to, let's leave it at 8 professors maximum. If we ever get some professors, they'll come in and do some research. Yeah, let's go for that. Yes, so hopefully we'll eventually get some profs in there. What we're working on at the moment is our police station, so that we can then start tackling crime. We'll get the courthouse up and running next. So you've got all the resources that you need. Then you'll need concrete and steel, so that means that we should be able to start bringing in gravel over here. I don't know if I'm doing anything else. Oh, we've already started, assigned a courthouse. That's good to know. Where's this road? Unfinished road 211. Ah, no, that's just this wee bit of road here. Okay, so no dumper trucks in there. I would imagine that they're all up here collecting gravel. There's one. And no dumpers sitting in there either. So I think the gravel's on its way out to the courthouse. So that's all fine. Yeah, so getting more immigrants in, happiness could do with a boost, and government loyalty is a bit up and down. I've spent a fair bit of money. In fact, we're down at under 2 million rubles again, but I've spent a fair bit bringing in immigrants, particularly educated workers, so that we can boost our government loyalty. Let's try and bump this up again. Try 20%, see how we get on. We've got educated workers in here, government loyalty of 46, we've got 28% there. We don't have as many degree educated workers in here as we should have. I invested quite heavily in that in the past. 96 workers with higher education. But yeah, so people, some have a radio, some have a TV. Religion's not a problem for us, alcohol addiction is not either. Culture enjoyment is down. Sport and clothing quality. I think I did, yeah, I boosted this cultural enjoyment to try and give us some positives. Let's see. Obviously need to make sure we keep government loyalty being increased, but I want this up as well. And hopefully that would also increase happiness if people are getting a bit more culture in their lives. Leave that for now, see how it develops. In terms of... okay, these are both a bit low, that's needlessly high. Let's swap that around. Do that too. Let's see how that changes things. I don't like the fact that that's slipping. We've got more small children than we've got places to look after them, whether it's kindergarten or playgrounds. We've got a playground here. That's built, isn't it? It is. 12 out of 9 kids sitting out in the cold in their nappies, or their diapers. Diapers. I could fit another playground somewhere in here. Well, I've got that one. How about in there? Actually, we've got a path in there. Let's add in another kindergarten. We can do it this way, should be able to. Kindergartens. Just playground 2. And plug it in there. Yeah, that'll do. That's mud path. And you've got still a lot of gravel to bring out, but that's only about 4 loads. But then there's asphalt as well, so let's stick this down at low priority, and then we'll assign the construction offices to it. How long are you going to take? Not too long. Well, you've got a lot of concrete that will be needed. We've got some workers. These guys. Are you still working on that road? Yes. A couple of days left. And work on our sewage and water. They're both complete now, I think. Sewage is somewhere in there as well. There it is. Yep. Up here we've got same again. What's going on here? Yeah, we've got water going in there, but we don't have sewage. Been taken away. So why is that the case? There we are. It just wasn't showing up, but it is connected. Fine. Government loyalty down at 29. Culture's gone up to 89. Let's have a look and see. Number of moderators is down again. We've just moved into another day, I suppose, so let the folk get to their work. And I'm not going to invest anything more for now in the likes of radio stations or TV stations. Yeah, please have not arrived, but they'll arrive before the end of next year, I would imagine. Still need concrete to come in here. Are we getting concrete produced? Where are our concrete mixers? There's one there. Yeah, so they're coming away with concrete. Only 5 tons. And you've got nothing. I don't have anything in buffer because you've got no workers. You have enough cement for sure. We're not getting workers up there because of the weather or something. You're missing quarried stone. Well, we should have 2 trucks up here, should we not? Did I not get a second truck? I was positive I'd got another dumper in here. No, then it's there. Why are you not showing me all my trucks? Strange. So, all we need to do now then, I suppose, is wait for this construction to be done. I think we're going to fast forward for a while and come back when this is complete. Okay, so obviously still quite away from being finished here. Concrete, you probably picked up, is the big bottleneck for us. I've only got this tiny wee plant in here to create, or to make the concrete, obviously. And even when we've got it full of workers, it still takes a long time to get all the concrete out. Still got 12 tons. I suppose that's about 8 trips to bring all the concrete that we need for the police station. But obviously the rate at which these fill up means that's going to take a while. What's that dumper doing? Oh, you're right, okay. Yeah, you're going to need to collect gravel, that's okay. Totally acceptable. Citizens' happiness continues to struggle. Religion sympathy is down to 1%. Culture has gone up to 90. I think 1% fewer has a television. But due to low education, unemployed workers is a way down, and due to no workplaces also down. But we should have plenty of workplaces. I suppose I can create more. Who would we want to create more? This sometimes, that does sometimes stop production, but we don't really need it, given that we don't have any staff over here and there's nobody living in this. So we don't need more people there. Gravel, we've got plenty of workers. And here we've got max. There we go, stopped production. We're producing plenty of coal, so maybe I just put the... Hang on. Oh, I paused that while I was doing everything else, that's right. Still got a while to go. So where do I put more workers? I don't think we've got any space for anybody in these places. I'm pretty much maxed out, apart from in the pub. Maxed out there and there. We could have some more secret police. I don't think that's needed. Can we see... government loyalty I'm thinking about, and I don't think we can. No. Well, hang on, yes we can, here we are. So what we've got, 24s to 34, 29. Yeah. I suppose another secret agent or two wouldn't help, well, it wouldn't hurt. So we'll do that, and then we'll just put the rest of the workers, I'd imagine, in here. So there should now be plenty of workplaces. Oh, 26 people have none. I'm glad we're finally getting on top of education. It was just needing boosted by bringing in more higher education qualified workers. Government loyalty is put up to 25%, we're still getting plenty of teachers in there. How about this? Let's put government loyalty up here. See what effect that has. I've played about with the settings in here quite a bit. We need to keep cultural enjoyment up around 20% or this starts to reduce, but it never gets into positive. At least not while also having the government loyalty as a positive. Yeah, we're still getting a decent number of actors and moderators with this. So I think all in, government loyalty will be fine, hopefully start to increase again. Which concrete are we waiting for? Still 79 tonnes. And you are still waiting for 25. I'm going to switch this to high priority because then it's still got a lot of prefab panels and work days to complete that. Whereas that only needs the concrete. So if we get the concrete done here, that can get under construction, and then we'll get back onto this. Hopefully that'll work out. It's almost the end of the winter as well. Just wondering how many things I've got sitting idle. A couple of dumpers. Could I do more gravelling then? A couple of flatbeds in there. Yeah, dumpers in there as well. So let's see, where do we want to gravel up some more roads? I suppose we could, and I can't finish this one off because I need to connect that back up here when oh no, that's a, yeah, that's just a temporary access road, and these are temporary as well. That road will continue along parallel to the railway eventually. I suppose we could, yeah, start building out towards the department store here. Let's get gravel road. And that'll keep them busy for a wee while. Has our workers increased? Oh yeah, that's shooting up now. It's good to see. And that maybe explains why we're running out of workplaces. And we're bringing in I want people with high government loyalty now. We've got plenty of workers. Well, high. Less than or above 0 government loyalty. That's good. These are all fully occupied. So nothing much has changed in terms of happiness, but we're getting more people coming in. Now we're getting on here with concrete. I see concrete heading into the police station, which I don't really want right now. Now you don't need much more. Hopefully this is your last load. It looks like it. And then you can get the groundworks complete, and then we'll get on with the rest of the construction. 280 tonnes of prefab panels, 29 tonnes of steel. I think we're going to need more prefab panels. What do we have in here? 23 tonnes. Let's go for 30% of steel, 10% of bricks, maybe 40% prefab panels. What was that? 30 there, 40, 10, and boards. Well, let's make that 15. I think 10% is just a wee bit too little. Yeah, the police will get there soon-ish. Good to see all these flatbeds rolling up. It will be a long time though before we get back to work on that. And I can now dump, well, that was a medium priority anyway. Let's put you back down to medium, and then I want to switch you back to you back to high. We need 54 more tonnes of concrete. We're getting there. 206 people in there now. We might need to think about opening up one of these before much longer. No. For the ground, you need concrete and gravel. You just stay at low priority then, and some boards eventually. I should really get into this before too much longer. I'm just looking now at the cleared roads. I'm not saying that our snowplows are lazy, maybe just a bit overstretched. Yeah, I think we will start with one of these high rise rather than the lower rise flats. And do we have dumpers sitting idle? We do. Right, let's get some more gravelling done down here then. You don't need asphalt. No, just concrete. Let's work on this section over here. So, back up above 2 million quite comfortably now. We will slowly get there. In fact, once the concrete is all here, then it's not going to take too much time before the police station's up and running. And as soon as that's complete, in fact, you need concrete, gravel and asphalt. Yeah, so we need to wait until this is done. Unless I start this as low priority. What would you'd have delivered the gravel and the asphalt. Okay. Yeah, I think we will do that then. Here's a couple of concrete mixers coming out, 6.5 tons, and you've got 12. Right. Yeah, so let's set you to low priority and we'll assign those to you. And then hopefully our criminal justice system, how long do you take? 6,340 work days. Well, maybe it'll be another couple of years before it's complete. But at least we're making a start on it. 16 tons. It should only be 2 more loads, and that's a snowplow, not a concrete mixer. Concrete mixer back here, 12 tons, good. And happiness is up above 70%. Right, so I think I'm going to put a break in shortly. We've got 2 concrete mixers. Could this be it? Might go out with the completion of our police station. Yep, that should be enough. Let's focus in on that then. I think that'll be a good point to leave this episode if we get this complete. And we'll get some police cars bought on their way in. Prefab panels, unsurprisingly. Oh, I was hoping you were going to drop your workers in here. And we can't possibly be short of workers. We're heading for the bus stop. No, go to the right. I didn't see that bus. Go to the bus stop. Oh no, it's heading for that bus stop, wasn't it? It was dropping off at the heating plant. You've got 18 workers, drop them off here. No. This is high priority. Why are you not dropping your workers in there? We've got a fire. Where's the fire? Interesting. The fire brigade should get here quickly enough. There it is, on the way already. There we are. Fire's out. Good. I was a bit panicking there in case they had just disappeared off home again. And with that excitement, we missed this excitement. Police station's done. Let's straight away get some vehicles. We don't need to worry too much about the maximum speed. 4 passengers is good enough. So we'll go with the Traby 601. And let's get 4 of them since they're so very cheap indeed. And we'll get some workers out here eventually. I suppose we need to get this completed too. So that's my last action before I put in the brake. Get to work on that, please, as high priority. Okay. So as I said, time for a break. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.